So I did a video this morning when I was at work about the business credit and everything that I was going to be doing to uh for people to start their own businesses or whatever. And I've since looked on the computer and just to give you guys a preliminary um outline. Let's just say outline on everything. Basically, it's going to be a foundation, like I was touching on this morning about business credit, to start any kind of business that you want. First of all, the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna video blog the me getting a EIN number, which is an electronic identification number that you will use. It's like a social security number for your business. So that is totally free. Applying for the EIN is totally free. Okay, and once you get the EIN number, you'll go on to apply for credit for different businesses. For your business. That EIN number is to be kept secret, just like your social security number would be. Um very simple. I'll walk you all through it. I'll be doing that video probably the next day or two, but I just wanted to touch bases with you all regarding that aspect of the business. To give you guys a generalized idea of what I'm doing. Again, like I said, I just wanted to give everybody the same opportunity for success as far as starting a business and getting the EIN number. And with the EIN number, let me just give you a brief outline of what can be attained with this. EIN number, again, that's the electronic identification number. That's like a social security number for your business. That's what you will use to apply for business credit for your business, to get 5, 10, 15, 20, $30,000 to fund your businesses. Um, I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive that there's no limit to the EIN numbers that you can apply for. Okay, so if you start out with one EIN number and you can get $30,000 to $40,000 in business credit with the EIN number within, 6 months. I mean, if you have the drive and the tenacity to go ahead and apply for 5 or 6 business credit levels and 5 or 6 EIN numbers and build the business credit at the same time, just multiply that. If you can take one EIN number and build a good $250,000, $250,000 business credit in a year, imagine doing 5 at a time or 6 at a time. That's over $1 million worth of business credit in a year's time. And this is going in depth with it, but I just want to get you guys a little excited about what's to come, because if you can get $1 million in business credit within a year, even though you're doing it off for 4 or 5 EIN numbers, I mean, who can use that? I mean, you can use your business credit for anything, whether it's paying wages, whether it's buying real estate, whether it's investing in stock options, forex market, or whatever. I want to get you guys a little excited about that, because that's something to be excited about. And I mean, the sky's the limit. You can rent cars on homes, your corporate apartments, corporate housing. I mean, come on. Let's really get excited about this, because if you already have a successful business, just think what $1 million will do to your business. It will actually grow your business. It will multiply your business that you already have. If you have a business, you can go ahead and open another 2 or 3 more of those if it's successful. If that's something that you want to do, or you feel really strong about the business that you're in. So I want you guys to, yeah, I mean, this is very serious to me. I have a passion for this, and but but I'm human, so I got off track for a little bit, and I have a family, I have a husband, I have these things, and sometimes you get off track, and I done had deaths in my family, all that. You'll get off track a lot, but you have to find your way back to your passion and what makes you, happy. And I've always loved, since I was in college, I've always loved, I don't know, paperwork, but I've always loved the stuff and trying to figure it out and put stuff together and all this kind of stuff. So it intrigues me a lot to figure out, this kind of the stuff and the loopholes and whatnot. So I'm gonna continue to come to you guys with videos and sharing my success stories and what works and what not, what doesn't work, and I'm going to document everything. This is going to be real time, real life things that I'm documenting. So I want y'all to see firsthand that I'm not perfect at all. So I want y'all to go through this with me, and we'll go through together and see what works and what don't work. I'm gonna record myself getting, like I said, applying for the EIN number. I'm going to record myself going to the a record building and whatever else I need to do to get started. And it's just gonna be awesome to walk through this stuff with you all and going step by step. And whether you all are in the same city, we in Dallas, Texas, or if you're in another city, state, I mean, it should be basically the same thing. You just it'll be the blueprint. Uh, but the the steps should be pretty much the same. I mean, you just have to find your own office in your own city or state and find out what works there and what doesn't. But other than that, it should be good, and we should share our success stories together and get this stuff right, because now is as good as time as any to start trying to own a business. Again, we want to leave something for our children in our children's children, so that they would have something. Because again, the way this world is going, and the things that is happening and taking place in this world, you have to you it's almost like a necessity to have a business. It's almost a necessity that you won't survive like working for anybody else. The way this economy is going, you will not survive. You have to have your own thinking. You have to be able to sustain it. Meaning, even if you have a business, if you're not even interested in opening another business, if you have a business, but what would it hurt for you to have a hundred or 200, 300 k business credit just sitting back there? Because if your business ever gets in a bind, you have that extra money right there to fund whatever needs that may come up. Because what happens if God forbid something happens, and your business will be about to go under, and you don't have that money sitting there? Have a lifeline back there, so your business won't fail. So I mean, you nothing but good things. I'm gonna be in the business of creating business credit for companies, but right now I'm doing this pro bono for free. I'm gonna walk through these steps with everybody, and I'm gonna go through it, and we're gonna go through this together. But make no mistake about it, this is a business for me, like getting business credit for other businesses. But right now, I just want you all to see what I'm doing, and see it on a grander scale, because there's levels to this. There's so much and I'm not going to fabricate anything to you all, because I've been studying business credit for years. Like, it's been over 8 to 10 years that I've been like studying this, so I know a little something about this. I know that what business credit can do. I know how people in like the billionaires, how they juggle debt, and how they let me give you an example of a business credit idea that was rent that was this was brought to me about maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and I got so excited about it because um the people who was doing it, I was in a these guys were millionaires, and I was in their class, and they was telling me, he was like, well, on paper, I don't own anything. He's telling me on paper, I should actually be on government assistance, because I don't have anything in my name. Everything is set up in trust. My businesses own everything. They own everything. It's like he had so many lines of credit that it was like unfathomable. But the way he did it was so freaking awesome that every line of credit he had was attached to a different business. It was like steps to it, and like the businesses, they had $200,000 or $300,000 business credit a piece or more. And the way he did it, let's say one business bought purchased a corporate house for him. Right when it came time for that mortgage to be paid, he didn't pay that mortgage. The other business that he had paid that mortgage. Right, the other line of credit. Okay, when it came time for that bill to be paid with that line of credit that he paid that mortgage with, the next business paid that. So it's just like he was toggling debt. And as he was toggling the debt, he was still building business credit, because it was being paid off. Even though it was being paid by another business, he was just like borrowing from the other business. So, I mean, it's not illegal. There's nothing illegal about it, because let me tell you something. If it was illegal, I wouldn't be doing it. I'm a commissioned officer, you know. I was in school for criminal justice, still planning on finishing that degree, but I'm doing nothing illegal. All this is very, very legal. Trust and believe that these people won't be doing nothing illegal because they create these kind of loopholes for themselves. So we should be able to take advantage of this too. Is all I'm saying. We have to be in the know and have the knowledge also to, take advantage of this stuff because it is just so much opportunity out there for us. It makes no sense for us not to take advantage of it when it's available. And like I said, when we put forth effort, I mean the sky's the limit. We owe it. If we don't do it for ourselves, I'm gonna quote one of my favorite motivational speakers. I ran across him recently. I'm in this little weight loss thing, and I listen to him every day when I work out in the gym for like 2 hours. His name is Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas radio station on Pandora, but he's freaking awesome. And so I just I'll I'll get back with you all in a second, and I'll uh I'll get back out with you all in a second, and I'll make another video. Okay. All right. Peace out. God bless. West up.